I think that's one of the things that I noticed early on was just their dedication too, right? You know, one of the mistakes that I made early on was I hired an assistant and she wasn't virtual, she was here in the office, and I was absolutely amazed by all the people that she worked for. And I was like, wow, you worked for him and you worked for her and you worked for them. You know, you're hired, right? I couldn't believe how lucky I was. And then about 4 months go by and I'm like, there's something missing here. Again, I had never hired anybody. And there's something missing here. I don't know what it was. I don't know what it is, but stuff just isn't getting done. And, I look back and a lot of it was my fault. But I went back and I looked at her resume and said, oh, here's the pattern. She worked for each of these people for 6 months. And then they just kind of they didn't fire her, but they just let her go.
Right.
Right. So 2 more months go by and I just said, well, I don't really have any more work for you. And, she just didn't have the dedication that I experienced immediately with, military spouses. It's just a radical difference.
Yeah.
It is. It's
that level of investment. And that's something we look for is, and you've experienced our milestones and what we're looking for at 30 day, 60 day, 90 day. And if that individual is not completely invested in your success and absorbing it as their own success at that point, it's just not going to work.
Right.
So, and those are things that you can't put down on a resume.
Right.
You can't, it's definitely more of an art to pinpoint that.
Right. And do you guys have to turn people away, or that just doesn't happen too often in the military spouse world?
Or turn
clients or assistants?
Assistants.
Oh,
I'm sure you turn some clients away.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Both.
Okay.
Yeah. We don't struggle with finding people who want to be assistants. So at the end of the day, even if they were all perfect fits, we have more assistants than we have clients. I hope maybe one day it'll be the other way around, but
right.
But yeah, we want to create jobs for military spouses.
Right.
We're a nonprofit. It is a business, and we have an obligation to our clients to give them the absolute best product that we can, and we're going to do that. And it takes time, it takes vetting, it takes getting to know people, but I have to be able to look you in the eye right now. You've never met me, and say you can trust this person that you've never met, and you may physically never meet in person.
Right.
But I have to be able to say that to you with confidence, and I am a man of my word. I'm not going to say something that I don't believe in.
Right.
And that's just just part of the deal. We send a lot of people away, and I wish we could give everyone a job who came looking for one.
Right.
But when we try to send them to other places, there's a lot of resources out there for military spouses to help them get on their feet or find that career that they've just been missing. But
any business, you're not going to be the best fit for every single person out there.
Right.
And that's a two-way street. So
yeah.